Hey, do you have any plans this weekend?
Plans? Not really. Why?
Well, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
What? Did something happen? Need some advice?
Not that. I have something important to tell you.
Oh, okay.
You should know by now. We've been dating for 3 years already. My job's gotten stable too, so you know.
Huh? You don't mean...
I've been doing a lot of thinking about what would make you happy. I want to do something that you'll always remember. Anyway, I've booked a restaurant this weekend. Please look forward to it.
Seriously? You're just gonna leave me hanging right now?
Well, there's no point in saying this now. I'll tell you properly during the dinner. Please, sit tight until then.
Fine. I'll do my best. I'm really happy, though. Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you. Meeting you has made me the happiest man in the world.
You're just saying that.
Let's continue this later, okay? I'll text you the place after.
Okay, got it. I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you for today. I was pretty sure you were going to say yes, but I was still super nervous. Now that we're engaged, I just feel peaceful.
Thank you, too. I'm really happy. The food was amazing, too. I really enjoyed it.
I'm glad. I did my research. That place seemed like a place you would definitely like.
Yeah, it was a great restaurant.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. There's more to come from now on. I'll make sure to spend my whole life taking care of you. So just be sure to stay by my side.
Okay. I'll do my best to always support you too, Pete.
Yeah, I know we've got a bright future ahead of us. First of all, we need to find a place to live. Since we've been living separately this whole time, let's talk about living together first.
Sounds good. Oh, but before that, should we meet each other's parents first?
Ah, you're right. Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself.
I'm not that different. I can't wait to live with you.
Me too. I wonder if it will turn out all right. What if you become disillusioned after we start living together?
That's impossible! It's not like I've never been to your place before. Your room is always clean, and you also cook at home, right? What's there to be worried about?
That would be nice if it were true. First things first, I have to go meet your family. I guess I have to ask your dad for your hand or something?
What the heck? Are you actually gonna ask him that?
Of course I am. I want him to like me. It's probably best I follow all the formalities.
Maybe you're right. Then make sure to say it right.
No, man, I just want to go up to everyone I see right now and tell them I'm in love and I found my future wife.
Seriously, that's embarrassing.
But it's true. I have to let people know.
You're ridiculous. Anyway, I'll talk to my parents about when they're free and get back to you.
Okay, no problem. Can't wait.
Are you free now?
Yeah, why? Did you guys decide already?
Yeah, I guess so. But it's gonna be next month. Are you okay with that?
I'm good anytime. I was actually just about to message you as well. My parents are free next weekend.
Oh. Then maybe I should visit your parents first.
That works for me. But are you sure about that? Usually the man should meet the woman's family first, right?
I don't think it really matters.
I'm okay if you're okay with it. My family doesn't care. They're easy. Besides, you've met most of my family before anyway.
That's true. But I still can't help but feel nervous. I wonder if everything will turn out okay.
Of course it will. Both my mom and dad expect us to get married at some point. I mean, we've been dating for 3 years already.
You sure?
Of course I am. My sister even told me the other day that if I let you get away, I'd never find another girl like you. She looked so serious it was almost a little awkward.
Sounds just like her.
Yeah, she says it like I'm some kind of loser or something and I could never get another girl.
Huh? What? What is that supposed to mean?
Forget about it, it's nothing.
So you think you're a hotshot, eh?
It was just a joke. You know how I'm always boasting about having a girlfriend at my company, right? Everyone knows I'm completely smitten with you.
I'm not doubting you or anything, so don't worry about it. I know you would never cheat on me, Pete. I trust you.
I appreciate that. I only have eyes for you.
Sure. Anyway, we'll go tell your parents first then. We can meet with my family next month. Sound good?
Sounds good. I'll leave it to you. Sorry I'm late. Did you get home safely?
Yeah, I'm home. Thanks for checking.
That's good. It's exactly like I told you, right? My parents welcomed you with open arms.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised. Is it normal to be that welcoming to someone that wants to marry your son? Feel like I'm missing something.
Well, my parents are pretty laid back. A little too laid back, honestly. I could have done without my dad saying you're such a saint for taking me off their hands.
You know he was just joking.
But my mom said I wasn't good enough for you. They didn't pull any punches.
That was too funny. Your sister was especially excited. She told me she couldn't wait to have a little sister. That made me really happy.
Oh yeah, well, she's always wanted a little sister. She always used to tell me that she wished I was a girl.
I can kind of imagine that.
Well, anyway, that takes care of my family. Next to get your family's approval. Then after that is finding a house together.
Sounds like a plan. Are you nervous?
Of course I am. I wonder if your dad will try to beat me up or something.
Of course not. He's not that type of parent, so don't worry. He's a worrywart, but I'm sure he will like you. He understands me the most, so there's no way he won't like you.
I hope that's true. But that doesn't stop me from being nervous.
It'll be fine. I'll be right there to help you out. So no worries.
You're right. Next month, huh? Alright, 1 month to prepare.
You'll be fine. Don't stress out about it too much.
Alright, I'll try.
Hey, what's wrong? You left so suddenly. You feeling okay?
Hey, have you been lying to me this whole time?
Lying? About what?
You never told me you didn't have a mom.
So?
You never told me. Why didn't you tell me something so important?
Huh? Wait a minute. You were gonna find out today anyway. And I'm sure I mentioned it before.
No, you didn't. Seriously, what the hell?
Stop right there. What are you talking about? It's not even that big of a deal.
I absolutely hate people that hide things from me. You were basically trying to hide the fact that you were raised by a single dad while trying to marry me, right? You're really disgusting.
What the heck? Why does it matter that I only have a dad? It has nothing to do with us getting married.
Of course it does. I've never heard of someone without both parents being worth anything at all. Not to mention only having a dad. That's like the worst type of house to grow up in.
Why would you say something like that?
The wedding's off. There's no way I can marry someone like you. Not even if you paid me.
Now hold on just a second. This is absolutely unacceptable.
Who the hell cares if you can accept it or not? I'm the victim here. I can't believe you lied to me this whole time. I even went through all the trouble of introducing you to my family. And this is what happens? Played for a fool. You're really the worst kind of woman.
How do you figure? I didn't lie to you.
You lied about your upbringing. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. What the hell were you planning?
You're out of your mind. I wasn't planning anything. Nothing except to share my life with the man I loved.
I'm not listening to any excuses. I really thought about marrying you, you know? Give me back the engagement ring. And pay me back for that dinner too.
Seriously? Ugh, whatever, fine.
You see that? You gave up so easily. None of this meant anything to you, did it?
The hell? You're the one that demanded that we end things. But honestly, if you want to complain about my dad, then I have no problems dropping it. I'll choose my dad over you 11 times out of 10.
So that's how it is, huh? Seriously, give me back my 3 years. What a huge waste of my time.
Why do you have to be so mean?
Me? You're the liar. Had I known, I would have never have dated you in the first place. Not only that, now my whole reputation is going to be in shambles after everyone finds out how you duped me. Why the hell did you do that to me?
Wow, you're unbelievable. Well, I'm glad this came out before we got married.
Ugh, this really is the worst. Frankly, I feel like I probably deserve some kind of compensation for all the money and time I wasted on you. But knowing you're so poor and pitiful, I'll let it slide. But you better give the ring back.
You're horrible. Don't worry, you'll get your ring back. And you will never see me again.
That's my line. Go find some other gullible man to feed off of, you leech.
Hey, what's wrong? You left so suddenly. You feeling okay?
Hey, have you been lying to me this whole time?
Lying? About what?
You never told me you didn't have a mom.
So?
You never told me. Why didn't you tell me something so important?
Huh? Wait a minute. You were gonna find out today anyway. And I'm sure I mentioned it before.
No, you didn't. Seriously, what the hell?
Stop right there. What are you talking about? It's not even that big of a deal.
I absolutely hate people that hide things from me. You were basically trying to hide the fact that you were raised by a single dad while trying to marry me, right? You're really disgusting.
the heck? Why does it matter that I only have a dad? It has nothing to do with us getting married.
Of course it does. I've never heard of someone without both parents being worth anything at all. Not to mention only having a dad. That's like the worst type of house to grow up in.
Why would you say something like that?
The wedding's off. There's no way I can marry someone like you. Not even if you paid me.
Now hold on just a second. This is absolutely unacceptable.
Who the hell cares if you can accept it or not? I'm the victim here. I can't believe you lied to me this whole time. I even went through all the trouble of introducing you to my family. And this is what happens? Played for a fool. You're really the worst kind of woman.
How do you figure? I didn't lie to you.
You lied about your upbringing. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. What the hell were you planning?
You're out of your mind. I wasn't planning anything. Nothing except to share my life with the man I loved.
I'm not listening to any excuses. I really thought about marrying you, you know? Give me back the engagement ring. And pay me back for that dinner too.
Seriously? Ugh, whatever, fine.
You see that? You gave up so easily. None of this meant anything to you, did it?
The hell? You're the one that demanded that we end things. But honestly, if you want to complain about my dad, then I have no problems dropping it. I'll choose my dad over you 11 times out of 10.
So that's how it is, huh? Seriously, give me back my 3 years. What a huge waste of my time.
Why do you have to be so mean?
Me? You're the liar. Had I known, I would have never have dated you in the first place. Not only that, now my whole reputation is going to be in shambles after everyone finds out how you duped me. Why the hell did you do that to me?
Wow, you're unbelievable. Well, I'm glad this came out before we got married.
Ugh, this really is the worst. Frankly, I feel like I probably deserve some kind of compensation for all the money and time I wasted on you. But knowing you're so poor and pitiful, I'll let it slide. But you better give the ring back.
You're horrible. Don't worry, you'll get your ring back. And you will never see me again.
That's my line. Go find some other gullible man to feed off of, you leech.
Pete was officially fired and was sent the bill to pay for the alimony and child support. As he couldn't find a job, he had to make do with working part-time. Seems like he was barely scraping up enough money to pay the alimony and child support. Even our mutual friends eventually lost contact with him. Finally, I mentioned what happened to my husband. He laughed at my story, but still told me to be careful. I'll be sure to tell him next time that Pete contacts me just to make sure nothing bad happens. Right now, we're a family of 3, but soon that number will increase by 1 because of the little one in my tummy. Our family's getting livelier.
Jasmine, I'm sorry. We just got married and they sent me on this long business trip. At least I survived the first day of it.
Don't work too hard. And don't worry about the business trip. I knew before I married you that they were part of your job. I've got a business trip coming up too, so I know how you feel.
We all just started living together and now I've got to leave you alone with my mom. I'm really sorry about that. She's not making you feel awkward, is she? She's not making you do strange things, is she?
Why are you apologizing? I told you it was okay. Your mom's pretty nice.
Really? Well, that's good.
Well, let's see. I had an online meeting for work. And after that, your mom said she wanted to try to build a doghouse. So we went to a building center and bought some lumber and supplies for it.
Huh? A doghouse? Is my mom planning on getting a dog?
I guess. I asked her if she was buying a dog, but she wouldn't give me a straight answer. She said that it's still a secret. She seems to have a playful side to her. I don't really know what she's planning.
I didn't know my mom liked dogs. I remember when I was a kid, I brought home a stray dog, and my mom got really mad at me.
Yeah, but now that your dad has died, maybe she gets really lonely when nobody's around.
I guess that's possible. But anyway, that makes me happy. I've always wanted to have a dog.
Then I'm glad I could help your mom with this. I'm really good at DIY projects, so I'll help her make an awesome doghouse.
That sounds great. Do your best. Now I've got one more thing to look forward to when I get home.
Ha ha ha. If she gets the dog before your business trip is over, I'll take a bunch of pictures of it for you.
Please, take a lot of pictures and post them for me to see. Oh, I'm going out to dinner with some coworkers now. I gotta go. Talk to you later.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a shower and go to bed soon. Good night. Bruce, you're still at work, right? When you see this message, please reply. I really want you to come home soon.
Sorry, Jasmine. The meeting went long and I couldn't reply to you any sooner. What's up? Did something happen?
Bruce, your mom locked me out of the house.
Huh? My mom? Locked you out? Why?
I don't know. I was having tea with your mom and all of a sudden I got really sleepy. And the next thing I knew, I woke up outside. And she just had a couple of neighbors over, and they were all pointing and laughing at me. She was telling them I was a useless daughter-in-law, so she's starting to train me now.
Train you? What's that supposed to mean? Where are you right now? What are you doing?
I'm tied up outside the doghouse.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite understand what's going on right now.
I don't understand what's going on right now either. If your mom sees me talking on the phone, she'll likely come out here.
You're saying you're tied up outside in the doghouse? Like a dog?
Yes. Well, I'm not actually in the doghouse, I'm beside it, but how did this happen? Your mother had to have carried me outside and done this to me while I was asleep. Luckily, I had my smartphone in my pocket and she didn't notice. But not just that. Listen to this. She left dog food out here in a bowl for me for dinner. This is disgusting. If nobody else sees me like this, I guess it's not so bad, but...
No, everything about this is bad. I honestly have no idea what's going on right now.
Is something wrong with your mom? Does she actually think I'm a dog?
No, that's not possible. You said you're tied up outside. Is there any other way for you to get the chain off?
But one of my friends said she's going to sneak into the backyard and try to help me out. The collar around my neck is leather, so she thinks she can cut it off with a good pair of scissors.
I see. Oh, sorry, I'm not being very useful. I'm kind of panicking right now. I'm going to try to get back there as fast as I can.
Bruce, I'm sorry, but thanks.
No, this isn't your fault. It's my fault. Oh, I'm really sorry. If I knew something like this was going to happen, I never would have let my mother live with us. I'll do anything you want. Just please forgive me.
You said your last girlfriend really hated your mother, didn't she? 'Cause your mom was mean to her? You told me it likely wasn't a good idea to have her live with us, but I said it was okay, so this isn't your fault. But I didn't care about your mother's past. I wanted to give her a chance, so I said it was okay for her to move in with us. Besides, after your father passed away, I thought it would be really lonely to make her live by herself.
Well, leave everything up to me. I'll take care of this. If my mom comes out again before your friend gets there, just pretend that you don't know anything. And that you haven't been talking to anyone.
Okay. I like to think that everything happens for a reason. That must mean there's a really important reason for all of this, huh?
Oh, I don't know. But all I can do is apologize. I'm really sorry, Jasmine.
I might as well take a selfie while I'm like this. It's not every day something like this happens to you, huh?
Huh? Well, I guess not.
Well, when you get home, I'll show it to you. Be careful on your way home. Hey, Bruce! It's terrible! Jasmine is gone! Brucey! Reply to me when you get this!
What?
What do you mean, what? Jasmine is gone! She's disappeared! When I woke up this morning, she wasn't anywhere to be seen!
Mom, what did you do?
What did I do? Nothing at all! If I had to guess, it might have something to do with the little joke I played on her yesterday.
What? A joke?
Listen to this. That girl is always smiling and acting like nothing is ever wrong, right? It's foolish, so I had to teach her a lesson. With that girl, in that situation, it was great. Me and the other neighbors were laughing so hard. I wanted to show you, too.
I heard all about it. From Jasmine.
What? You heard already? Huh? Wait, how'd she get a hold of you?
Well, obviously because she had her smartphone with her. That's how she was able to contact me. The question is, why did you do such a thing? What's wrong with you?
I told you it's trading. I was teaching her a lesson.
Why are you always getting in the way of everything I do? You've been doing this ever since I was a kid. The first girlfriend I ever had, back in grade school, do you remember? You gave her a present, saying it was from me, but it was just a dead cockroach in a box. And remember when I was in college and my girlfriend came over? You teased her because her father left her when she was young. You said it was probably all her fault. Jasmine heard about all the terrible things you've done. Yet she still let you live with us because she didn't want you to be alone after Dad died. I was against it, but she kept saying how sad you'd be all alone. How could you do such a thing to such a kind-hearted person?
Oh, Brucey. It was just a little joke. Don't take everything so seriously.
What you did isn't a joke. I think you've gone insane.
Look, it's all because she's so weak-willed, don't you think? And she's got that stupid job. What is she? A stylist? I don't know why she chose such a stupid career path. And besides, a woman shouldn't work. A woman should be dedicated to her home.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. And anyway, she did stop working full-time when we got married. She works mostly from home now, and only a couple days a week. So that excuse for hating her doesn't make any sense.
It's not just that. There was another reason I was trying to teach her a lesson last night.
What could it possibly be? Tell me.
I know all about it. That girl is keeping a terrible secret.
She has a secret?
I don't really want to tell you, but that girl is cheating on you.
What? No, Jasmine wouldn't do anything like that.
It's true. I've talked to the neighbors about it, and they agree that there's no mistake in it. Sometimes while you're working, she'll pack up a large bag and leave the house. And she comes back in another man's car. Other people from the neighborhood have seen this too.
So what?
I snuck around her room and found out what she has in her bag when she leaves. I knew there had to be proof of it in there. Do you know what I found in there? Lots of strange leather clothes. And lots of belts, too. It was full of things that regular people would not use. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. If she's wearing things like that and using all the things she had in there, she's doing something strange.
I see.
I just wanted to save you from her. That's all I've ever wanted to do. That's why I do the things that I do. So that's why Jasmine is gone. She's probably run off to that lover of hers who likes those sick, perverted things.
That's not it.
How can you be so sure of that?
Because that lover of hers who likes all those things is that singer you love so much. That guy you're so crazy about.
What?
That guy that you and all the other old women around here are so into. That singer that you guys are always talking about, Johnny J. Jasmine was his stylist.
Huh? What? Johnny J.
That's right. Ever since he came here and got his big break, Jasmine has been his head stylist. He trusts her. Even though she quit working to stay home, he still calls her sometimes to help out with important things.
You mean she meets with Johnny J?
That's right. It's her job.
Can I meet him too?
I knew this would happen. That's why I was trying to keep it a secret from you. I know you, and I knew if you knew about this, you'd boast about it to everyone you know. You're gonna bug Jasmine to get his autograph or a picture of him, aren't you? That's why I didn't want to tell you. All the stuff that you saw in Jasmine's bag is just possible props for a new music video that he's making.
Huh? Oh, a new music video. You're kidding. Johnny J's new video?
What I'm trying to say is Jasmine isn't doing anything wrong. So stop jumping to conclusions. She's not cheating. And make sure you tell all of your friends and neighbors she's not cheating.
Okay, I understand. Leave it to me. At any rate, what should I do? If Johnny J is that close to Jasmine, I'm sure she could get me free tickets to his concerts.
Well, she probably could. Even though she quit working for him, he still calls on her to help out sometimes.
I'll have to apologize to Jasmine.
You'd better. But I don't know. You probably won't get a chance to. We don't plan on ever going back to that house again.
Huh?
What do you mean, huh? You let all your neighbors see her tied up like a dog, and you told them all she was cheating on me. Why would she ever want to go back to that place again? And I don't plan on going back there either.
But it was all just a big misunderstanding.
That doesn't give you the right to do what you did. You're supposed to be an adult. But you still can't distinguish between what a person should and shouldn't do?
Look, I'll apologize for everything I've done so far. I'll even get on my knees and beg for forgiveness if you want me to. I'll do anything. Please, I want you and Jasmine to come back here. I'll be nice from now on. I promise, we'll have an even better relationship than we had before.
You literally treated my wife like a dog. We could never have a good relationship with you. Besides, I know you're only thinking about Johnny J now. It's so obvious. You make me sick. Oh, and I'm selling that house.
What are you thinking of doing?
That's what I should be asking you.
Aren't you rushing things just a little bit?
I decided yesterday. I guess it is a little sudden, but oh well.
Hold on, okay? If you sell this house, I'm not going to have a place to live.
What do you mean? You have a new house, don't you?
Huh?
You can use it as much as you want. You've got that doghouse.
My mother-in-law immediately messaged me to apologize. She said she wished she would have talked to me about everything before it all came to this. But through our conversation, it became clear that she was only being nice to me because I know Johnny J. She told everyone she knew that I was working for Johnny J and that I still help him out with things sometimes. The old women from the neighborhood all apologized to me for the incident at the doghouse, too. But the next thing I knew, everyone was hounding me for tickets to Johnny J's next show. I was surprised that they really hadn't changed at all. I just told them all that my mother-in-law had lied to them about that, and that I didn't know Johnny J at all. My mother-in-law was labeled as a liar, and everyone in town stopped talking to her. Bruce and I hired a moving company to pack up all of the things in the house and take them out for us. When that happened, his mom knew that he was serious about what he had said before. She was crying the whole time they were moving things out. Of course, they didn't put any of my mother-in-law's belongings in the truck with our stuff. They set all of her things outside by the doghouse, just like we told them to. I guess our plan to have her live with us so she wouldn't be lonely kind of backfired. But I'm glad I was able to help make the doghouse for her. By the way, I still have the selfie I took that night in the camera roll on my phone. It's been years since all of that happened. I think everything happens for a reason. I've got a great story to tell about my mother-in-law now, and I never get tired of telling it.